My name's Jenna. I go to Ohio Wesleyan University. I'll be a rising senior this next fall. I run cross country and track there. I'm double majoring in social justice and exercise science. So my placement is here at Rainbow Push. It is an organization that is ran under Reverend Jesse Jackson, and my supervisor is, I think the first time it was like scary, like I was just like, hi, like, you know, like you're like, now it's like every day he's like, hey Jen, and fist bump. It's like talking to like anybody, like just a normal person, except when like sometimes you're like, oh wait, we're going to the airport to greet somebody, and people are there like taking pictures on their phones, like, oh my goodness, this is crazy that he was on the airplane with us like yesterday when we came to greet him from France. And I was like, oh, he's not just like normal. That's why the news is here. That's why ABC7 Chicago is here. We do a lot of advocacy and activism within so many different realms. So they do a lot of human rights, women's rights, racial justice type of things as well. And so we've been doing some policy change work as well, and trying to do stuff at the judicial, like state or, you know, the federal level as well. So there's a story of Anthony Gay that we've been working with, and he was in solitary confinement for like 22 years for like a pretty petty crime is what that got him into prison in the first place. And then just to get out of solitary confinement, because you have no human interaction, he would like self-harm pretty much, or like mutilate himself in ways in order to get health professionals to even like pretend that he was there in some way and just give any type of care. So we're also helping with that to try and, so a lot of legal housing and housing stuff, prison reform, and then youth involvement. And then the women's convention too. I've helped with like the women's convention and voting rights. I've learned like just funny things like from like my first week here until now. Sometimes I'll say something to Reverend Wilson and be like, I don't understand why somebody doesn't just like, you know, understand what I'm trying to say in an email. And then she'll like explain to me like the cultural differences between how I might talk to someone versus how they might perceive what I'm saying. People's life experiences are just going to be different with how they are going to interact with you and be comfortable saying to you. I also got lucky without knowing that Reverend Wilson, she used to be a practicing like criminal attorney or defense attorney. So then I get to talk to her about law and legal stuff and ask her about like, how do you decide a law school, like, or should I can use her for so many questions that I have that I don't understand as an undergraduate. First word I would say is like timid. I would say like, because I was kind of like a deer in headlights, and I would say now I am self-reliant or confident.